Hey, what's going on, guys? Infernal Warrior here, and welcome to my playthrough of Final Fantasy X/10 Remaster. So, this might be a bit of a surprise to you, but today is actually July 19th, and it is Final Fantasy X's 25th anniversary, I believe. So, yeah, in the spirit of that, I thought I'd be doing and I never actually finished my original playthrough. I started like all the way back in 2014. So I figured, why not go ahead and actually do a full playthrough? And after that, I'll probably do this Final Fantasy X Part 2, the last mission. But for now, we're going to start with Final Fantasy X. So, yeah, and no lie, this is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite game of all time. So, I'm excited to get into it. So, let's go. I could let this play, but it's gonna play after I start the game regardless. So I think I'm just going to skip this. All right, now I do. All right, so I don't think I have any data. If I do, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I actually do have some data here. I think it's from my old gameplay. I'm not sure. So, but either way, I'm gonna just go ahead and start the game. Alright, yeah. I'm psyched for this. Let's see, so character advancement, system selection. So, yeah, I almost forgot about this. So, I can use the standard or I can use the expert. For this playthrough, I'm gonna use the expert spear grid because I haven't used that. It's It's one of the features that wasn't included in the original back when it released in 2001. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. And then, so yeah, I can't switch grids in game. So yes. Now I could select the soundtrack type, but I could use the arranged one, but I most prefer the original, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the original one. And I don't think you can change that after the game starts either. But here we go. This is the full party you'll be getting later on in the game. But for those who somehow don't know about this game, even after all this time, I won't spoil anything. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Tidus's face in the original version was a little bit better. It looked a bit more mature than this version, but oh well.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Yeah, it's still one of my favorite intros. There's not a lot of action yet, but you know, but it gets you interested. Alright, there we go.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Right, and here you have the option to name your character any way you want. I've seen some pretty wild names out there sometimes, but for the sake of this run through, I'm just gonna keep his name the same. Now whether you prefer to call him Tidus or Tidus, I would just call him Tidus. Alright, proceed.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this was also the first game to actually have, the first Final Fantasy game to have voice acting. So, yeah, this was a big milestone back then.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
East block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
I'll talk to a few more people over here.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks!
Hey, how are you feeling?
Great as ever. Thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah, that kid in the hood. Yeah, he'll be important to the story later on. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You'll be seeing him quite a bit more.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Oh, yeah, in case you guys were wondering who that guy on the big poster was, the one that Tidus looked at earlier, that's his father, Jet. So, we'll learn more about him later.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
This is probably one of my favorite cinematic scenes in the game right here. Now, if you're wondering, like, how did he survive, like, just don't worry about it. Like, literally, don't worry about it.
Auron! What are you doing here? you talking about?
Yeah, see, there's a little kid again.
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Called it sin.
Called it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jack.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Alright, it's our first battle of the game. So this is pretty forward. All you do is just kill the enemies in front of you, pretty much.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Yeah, so all you have to do is just get rid of the enemies in front of you. You'll be able to break through. Yeah, don't worry about the guys in the back. Alright, this is our first boss of the game.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Alright. Overdrives. So, when a character's overdrive gauge beneath the hit point or magic point display is full, they can use a special unique attack once. So you press the D-pad left and the command wheel use overdrive. So go here. Go ahead and use this thing. Yeah, and as you can see, As you see, Auron's overdrive, you just have to put the commands in within a certain time limit. Now, regardless of whether you do it quick enough or not, the overdrive will still trigger. But if you succeed in inputting the commands in time, the overdrive will be stronger. Alright, and now for Tidus' overdrive, Spiral. Yeah, as you can see, you have to properly... Yeah, you had to hit the middle portion just right before the timer runs out. Again, regardless of whether you... Regardless of whether you fail to do that or not, the overdrive still triggers. But again, if you do it correctly, you'll be able, the overdrive will be stronger. And for Tidus, whether you're able to successfully perform those commands or not, will actually influence him getting more overdrives later in the game. But we'll talk more about that later. Now, luckily, this boss is not able to kill us because the only attack it can use is Demi, which only takes about a quarter of your health. So pretty much, since it can only take a quarter of your health, it can't kill you. So there's no need to heal in this fight, like, at all. Actually, Auron has a skill here called Power Break, which lowers an enemy's strength. But since Deme is a magic spell, it's pretty much useless here. So literally, just keep attacking, and it'll go down. Yeah, see. Alright, now before we continue on, I want to use this thing here. So, this allows you to save, and it also fully restores the party's hit points and magic, HP and MP. So, pretty vital. I'm actually gonna save over this one, to be honest. I know it's old data from like way back when, but I don't really need it now.
What are you laughing at, old man? Auron, let's get out of here!
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man!
Alright. So, as I see, we're surrounded, so... Yeah, just literally keep attacking them, but also watch for the enemies. Like, some will actually, like, their wings will start to flicker if they get the attack again, they'll release a more powerful attack. Now, it doesn't really matter for right now how many you attack.
This could be bad.
Here we go.
That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
So yeah, we're just gonna knock this down, ignore the other enemies. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Sure. This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Yeah, I remember back. Hold on.
Hey!
My old man?
Yeah, and I remember back when the demo of this first came out, like right after the scene where Sin destroys all of Zanarkand. That's where the demo would end. And then there was another one of another part, but okay, we'll get to that later.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Auron! Hey!
All right, so we're in the I think it's called the Unknown Ruins or something like that. So like right now, basically have no idea where we're at. But you can actually come back to this place later on in the game. But get more into that later as the playthrough goes on. So I'm just gonna see. Okay, there's a chest over there. Okay. Introduction to Al-Bhed. Find Al-Bhed primers to help you decipher the strange Al-Bhed language. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to use this right now since I don't have any Al-Bhed primers at the moment, nor do I have another save data file that has other Al-Bhed primers. So that spear is basically useless to me right now. So we're not gonna worry about it. But it is useful, like if you collect all the Al-Bhed primers on another save game file and you start a new game, and then you come back to that, and which case, like, there are a few of those scattered around the game. So so basically how it works is you can use that, and then once you touch that spear, you'll be able to get all the Al-Bhed primers you had on a previous save file. But like I said, for right now, it's not of any use. So let's see, we got another chest here. Got 200 gil, very nice. Then you got something you can read here, but you're not going to be able to read. You're not going to be able to read it. I mean, you can read one word, Makalania, but other than that, you can't really read anything.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's also an Al-Bhed language. So, you won't really be able to read that until later on. Like I said, be able to come back to this place after a certain point in the game. If I remember right, I think that's all the chests you can get here. Okay. I save here if you want to. Okay, before you continue on, go over here. There is another chest over here. This one contains a high potion. Nice. Alright, let's continue on. There's not really anywhere we can really go, so just swim around for a little bit. We got some themes to fight off. As you're hearing, this is the official. This is going to be the official regular battle soundtrack for the game. So like this happens in any normal random encounters. Fist. Oh, that's not good. And we got our next boss, Shields Gano. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And this is also like the main boss music you'll be hearing in most boss fights in the game. So with this boss, we are not gonna be able to beat it. So the only thing you can really do is attack it. But not to worry, it won't be able to beat us. Yeah, I did like half my health, but its attacks only deal half your health. So it's kind of like the last boss where it can't really kill you. So yeah, just keep attacking. Yeah, Tidus almost became fish food there. Yeah, that was crazy.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Huh. That's weird. It kind of feels like the sound is skipping a little bit. Weird.
Need fire.
All right, so we need to find the stuffs to make a fire. I don't think I need to save it just yet. So we need to find flint and tinder so we can start another fire. So we can find a few things here. Okay, so we found the flint. If I'm right, there should be a chest somewhere around this area. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes you just gotta cover all the corners and stuff. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Maybe there's nothing over here right now. Okay, that's where we came from. All right, I don't think there's nothing down here. And I do remember there is a chest back here. Okay, an ether to replenish our MP if needed. Though I rarely use ethers in the game, to be honest. So, but they're still helpful. Withered bouquet. So now we got the tinder we need, so we can go back and start the fire. But before that, there is a chest over here. We got another high potion. Very nice. Alright, let's start this fire.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Oh yeah, and in case you didn't know, like that, I think that was a scene from his past. I don't know if the kid was there though.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Another fiend.
Give me a break!
Right, we're at another boss fight. Alright. I think like this is the first boss fight. I think you can actually die in this boss fight if you're not careful. So just keep an eye on your health. Here.
You on my side? Cool!
Yeah, and as you can see, we got a bit of reinforcements here, so it's greatly appreciated. So, let's see, certain guys like grenades have special placement to use. We can only use them by selecting the special ability. Okay. Yeah, That's gonna be our main way of dealing damage to this fiend off. You can also steal grenades with this character. Okay, yeah, his health is getting kind of low, so I'm gonna heal him. Woo! 690 damage! Holy crap! I've never seen it that high before. That's crazy. That could have been an overkill if its health was low enough. Yeah, I've never seen one of those grenades do that much damage before. That's crazy. Let's see, we got some items and stuff after the battle.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Wag, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Srivadak Risa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Tain.
Ifun Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
So I just realized I could actually translate most of that since I remember the language. Like I remember the lines, so I might actually do that. So they were just like they were literally debating on whether Tidus was a fiend or not. So and then the girl was like, the mysterious girl was like, nah, what if he's human? Like we'll take him with us. So I think maybe I will just start. I think maybe I will just start translating it. I guess.
Kid, it's Daija.
Sit, captive.
Hey, that hurts!
Usujek, Rain?
No moving here.
Okay.
Canis!
Search him.
Right, whatever.
Tui Hud Kabeg?
Do you not speak?
I said I don't understand.
Insolence.
Fed!
Wait.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Yeah, I've played this game so many times. I pretty much understand what they're saying. Like, cause I've collected all the Albed primers and stuff. I still remember what they're saying to this day.
Sujait! Kadufun et Setedamo!
Get to work immediately. I think that was the last line. And he said, if you're near death, really near death, use this. And you get 3 potions. This guy says, "You afraid of the sea, weakling?" Yeah, I told you. I remember exactly what they say. Well, most of it. Okay, so now I can understand one of the letters of the Albed language.
What's this? Some kind of crane?
Rahui! Kadya vijavunu strana!
Hey, you, get away from there.
All right. You don't have to shout.
Yeah, see, I told you. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more thing. We're gonna talk to this mysterious girl over here.
Oh, almost forgot.
Using the sphere grid. Sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how this is done. You see, select sphere grid from the main menu. The cursor appears in the selected character's current position. So use the D-pad to move the cursor. Information on upgrades displayed at the top of the screen. This location for defense upgrades. While this one lets you learn an ability. These upgrade lotions are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step. By pressing X, the cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appear. Select move to display the number of steps the character can move. Number of steps a character can move is equivalent to his sphere level. Sphere levels are gained by getting ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles. Characters must fight battles to gain AP and obtain sphere levels, which are in turn used to move around the grid. In short, if characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger. In this case, Tidus has 4 sphere levels, so he can move up to 4 steps. In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you may forget to activate nodes you pass over. Let's take one step and learn the ability Cheer. Note that you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well. By selecting destination, sphere levels are spent and the character will move. When the character arrives at the designated spot, be asked for final confirmation. If the destination is correct, select yes. At this point, the movement process is complete and cannot be cancelled. If you want to activate nodes you passed over, you must spend sphere levels to go back. While retracing your steps, you can move 4 steps by spending 1 sphere level. However, going back every time is not very cost efficient. Always plan ahead to avoid wasted sphere levels. Now, since the character's position must activate a node. To activate nodes, you must use spears. See, spears are items that can be obtained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press X and select these. A list of spears currently in stock will be displayed. Every spear has a special function. For example, power spears are used to activate strength, defense, and hit point nodes. Ability spears activate ability nodes. Nodes that can be activated are the node at the character's current position and nodes directly adjacent to it. This means nodes that are one step behind or ahead can also be activated. In this example, the only node that can be activated is an ability node, so only ability spears can be used. When you select the spear, the nodes that can be activated by that spear at that position are highlighted. Ability spears have been selected here, so only the ability nodes will glow. By selecting the node you want, it will activate, and the character will learn its ability. Note that one ability spear was used during this process. Use the same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, max hit points, MP, etc. Power spears, magic spears, and speed spears are needed to improve each corresponding stat. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. This means that a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving to it and using the corresponding spear. Note that locks cannot be opened and present. Another tutorial will become available once you are able to unlock them. Now that you know how to upgrade the characters, let's look at the other useful features of the sphere grid. The character's current stats can be displayed by pressing triangle. So doing that will allow you to swap between the abilities you have, like special abilities, black magic abilities, white magic, and etc. See, so you press L1 and R1, switch between characters. It's useful when you wish to compare the character's stats or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters. And press the dual pad to zoom in and out for a better view of the grid. This concludes the Spirit Grid tutorial. Try improving Tidus now. Okay, so go ahead and do that. So as you can see, the Spirit Grid, like the Spirit Grid that you may have saw earlier, looks a lot different than it did in the tutorial. That was the standard one that was in the game all the way back in 2001. Like, this is what came with the the Expert Spirit Grid is what came with the international version. It is a lot different. So I can, and even I'm not sure of what all is on this grid. So it's a bit harder to navigate, but I feel like it's a bit easier to, or rather it's a bit quicker to get to certain nodes now. So that's what I think. Like, but we'll go over that. We'll go over all of that soon. Oh, actually, here, let me use an ability spirit to teach him cheer. So then we'll go here. And of course, I'm not going to be able to actually use any more nodes here because this is a defense node. I don't have a strength spear to use that, so that one's gonna have to wait. And I can't move her because, well, actually, I can do this. Oh wait, actually, I don't have any strength spears to raise her max hit points, so that'll have to be it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just leave off here. We're gonna go ahead and save. But yeah, this seems like a good place to leave off for this episode. So yeah, this is gonna be the end for now. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. I greatly appreciate that. Like, I'm really psyched to continue this game. So until then, I will see you guys later. Take care and peace.